that. Please, let me see by hands. Those of you that were able to take the free course. Let me see those of you that were able to take the free course. I want to see. Okay, so I've seen Lovett, Calvin, and all of that. Send me a message. If you've taken the free course, just text, I have taken the course. I want to know those who were able to take the course and those who didn't even consider taking the course at all. Because we are not going back today. We are moving forward. 164925. We are not going back today. Okay, I watched some, not all. I was, but I didn't finish it. Okay. I've watched half of it. No problem. At least if you've watched half of it, it's going to go a long way to help you today. So I'm sure by now, every one of you knows how to add. Okay, Kelvin says, I've taken the course. Excellent. I'm sure by now, every one of us knows how to maybe set up WordPress on a domain, how to set up WordPress on a domain. If you do not know how you can set up WordPress on your domain, send me a message in the message section. Okay, I have watched the course. All right, love it. If you don't know how to set up WordPress on a domain, please send a message. If you don't know how, okay, the first 5 videos. Okay. Now let me know your experience with the course. Those of you who watched the course, let me know your experience. Let me know your review, your comments, or your thoughts on the course. Let me know. Those of you who watched the course, let me know. Okay. Let me know your comments on the course. Those who took the course, let me know. Okay, very detailed, straightforward for practicals. I didn't carry a laptop along to work, so I couldn't practice any. Okay. All right. So I am forced to believe that at this point, every single one of us by now should know how to add a domain to a server. So we'll go straight and then continue from our content creation. That is what we are supposed to do today. We are going to go straight and then continue from our content creation. Jackson blog. Today we started late, so we are not going to do so much time today. What we are doing today is straightforward. Actually.com. Jackson. Jackson 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so some people are still trying to join. Have you shared the screen yet? Because I can't see it. Yeah, Mr. Files, I haven't shared the screen yet. So Jackson, this is your password, eh? This is your password. And then the username It's Jackson. Okay, username is Jackson, and then the admin login URL. Okay, it's jackson.maxai. If you are new today, if today is the first time you are joining this meeting, let me know in the chat section. If today is the first time you are joining this meeting, let me know in the chat section. Atonam, and let me know your subdomain, the one you choose. Kindly give it to me right now. Okay, so most of you did not finish the course, no problems, but we still have to make progress today, so we will go ahead. Atonam, let me see your subdomain. Let me do it for you, and then I'll do that of the friends, and then we can proceed. Had very little time. That is why I couldn't do the other sub websites. So far, I've done 10 sub websites. So those of you who don't get it, forgive me. In our next edition, we will be looking at how to create it for the other people. For now, I'm just doing this one, and then I'll do the flames. Okay, this is Echo. All right, Echo. Okay, Echo at maxai.com. The name is Echo. That's where this Echo 2023 dollar. Okay, so the one that said Echo, this is your password. $2023. All right. And then your username is Echo. Okay, then your login URL is going to be echo.maxai /WP admin. Okay. Digital concept. Chinedu. Digital concept. Oh, Adate. All right. Anyway, if you have any suggestion, you can go ahead as we're about starting. If you have any thoughts, anything, any comments you want to make, with the previous class we had, if you have any question whatsoever, you can ask, then we answer before we move on. The course that you watched, for those of you who really watched it, if you have questions, let me answer. Today, we are not going back to WordPress again. We are going straight to content creation, and then we can move on to traffic strategies, and then we look at monetization. So if you have any question, let me help you before we proceed. Just turn on your mic and then go ahead. If you have any question, if you don't bring question, I'll start asking questions. So if you have any question, unmute your mic and then go ahead with your question. Some of you, I created a subdomains for you yesterday and the day before yesterday, but you did not, you were unable to join today's class. It means my effort yesterday was wasted, which is not the right thing.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Mr. Fowles, you can go ahead.
Well done, sir. Please, sir, I don't have a laptop yet. My laptop is spoiled. So I'm with mobile phone and iPhone precisely. So how can I install WordPress? Like, how can I enjoy it on mobile phone?
You cannot enjoy it on mobile phone. Yes, if you want to, if you want to enjoy it, you need to have uh, a laptop. And even though you can make use of your mobile phone, it's easier when you're working on a laptop. Do you get it? It's easier when you're working on a laptop. There is a WordPress app you can download from the App Store, and then you can use it. But that is a bit difficult because that one is WordPress.com, and what we are using is WordPress.org. They are two different things.
Okay, sir.
Mm, but I will plead with you. Try as much as you can to get a laptop. Okay, so Kavi just joined. Digital concept. I have pasted yours. Ligazi, I am doing yours for you, and then I think basically after that Odati, then I'm done. Please bring your questions. Those of you who watched, go ahead and ask your question. Please go ahead and ask
Sir,
your
I want to ask.
question. Mhm.
Yes, I want to ask. I have a question. For example, if you want to make a blog that talk about AI tool,
Mhm.
and then you want to make a category, you want to make also a category. For example, is an obligation that inside the category you talk about AI, or you can talk like a category of somebody that can eat healthy, or somebody can that another category like somebody that can make sports at home. I don't know. Or you have to see, you have to stay in the same line of AI.
That is why
That's my question.
you said categories. So the moment there is a category, the blog. This thing I think I explained it yesterday. The blog is like the central point. Okay, but the category is what limits a section of the blog. So you can have a category that is focusing on AI. You can have a category that is focusing on someone that wants to eat healthy food. But if you create a category that says AI, you cannot do healthy food under AI. That is the only thing you have to consider. Okay, somebody said I've been skipping him. I have no idea. Okay, this is the password for Ligazi. Then your username is Legazi. The flames, I've done yours. So look through the chat, you see it. Legazi. Okay, so basically that is it. Installation of SSL field. Mm, Legazi. I'm sorry, we have to continue. I cannot uh, finish all the subdomains. The flames, I've done yours. Please check the chat. I've done yours for you. Manuel Delight. I think you should see yours by now. Manuel Delight. Okay. So that I have created yours as well. Your username is Odate, and then the password. Let me send it to you. Okay, that. Okay. Okay, so how many of you have your blogs ready? If you have a blog already, let me know. How many of you have blogs ready? If you have a blog already, let me know. Maybe we can learn a few things from you as well. Dot $2023. If you have a blog already, let me know. Okay, so password or this is your password. $2023. And your username is Odati. Okay, then your link. The link should be odati.maxai/wp admin. So that is it. Then let me see. I think I've done all of them now. Copstick. Okay, Copstick. Follow you guys. We won't do today's class. I have to skip some of you and then we'll go ahead. Okay. Copstick. Copstick. Copstick at Max AI. Copstick password. Copstick 2023. Okay, so this is Copstick password. Okay, and then username. Copstick. The login URL is okay. Copstick.maxai/WP. Okay, let me see. There is a mistake in the link. I'm going to share my screen right away, and then we are going to walk through the step-by-step process. Those who don't have the subdomain, Ikene, I beg you, kindly give me your subdomain again. Mr. Faust, please go ahead. Ikene,
Yes, sir. You
give me your
said you have
subdomain
sent
again.
Manuel Delight. We've not seen it though. I've not seen it yet.
Okay, you got the Manuel Delight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me check. Funny enough, those I'm even creating for them, those are created for them in the past. They are not here. So it's like a wasted effort. I'll delete all of them very soon. Let me go to auto installer, Manual Delight. Are you going to sell food with Manual Delight? Manual Delight at maxai.com. Okay, so username is Manuel Delight. And the password is Manuel Delight dot 2023. Okay. Come down. Manuel Delight. Okay, username is Manuel Delight. So Manuel, that's a password. The password is Manuel Delight dot 2023. That's the password. And the username is Manuel Delight. And your website address is as usual manueldelight.max.ai/WP admin. Okay, can I please send me yours again? I haven't seen yours. I've seen Suleiman's own. Moses, I thought I did yours yesterday. It hasn't reached my yet. I'm not understanding this English. Charlie, I'm tired. Let's start something. I'll be doing the rest as and when we make progress. All right. So those of you who took the course, okay, kindly open up. Let me know what your experience with the course was. Let me know what your experience with the course was. Those who took the course, unmute your mic. Tell me what you learned from the course, what your experience was, and then let's see what we can do today. Because today I don't want to go back all the way to start from scratch again. I want us to be able to make some progress. Some people are still joining. Okay, mine still not in. The Flames, I did yours. Please check. I remember very well that I did the Flames. Let me see. The Flames was one of the very first ones that I did. The Flames of Max.ai. The Flames. Anyway, I'll read through and see if I don't find it. I'll redo it again for you. Please unmute your mics and talk. Unmute your mics and talk. Julius Apia is here. Unmute your mics and talk. helpfulai.maxai.com. All right. Unmute your mics and talk for me so that we can make progress. I beg you. Those who took the course, if you've not taken the course, I'll be leaving the link again. When we are done with today's class, please go and then take the course. I'm going to paste the link. If you've not taken the course, I'm going to paste the link over here for you to actually go through it. Let me see. All right, so I've pasted the link in the chat box. That's a YouTube link. Okay, so if you've not taken the course, the free web design course, you should take your time and then watch it. The way you guys are telling me you watch some, you didn't watch all, it means that you don't have the time to watch the tutorials. All right, so let me share my screen and we get started for today. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, entire screen, share. Okay, so I believe you can see my screen now. Now, this is a domain that we are using. We're going to make use of this particular domain to be able to achieve our purpose. If I open it, you see that is the blog that we did together. It's loading. The blog we did together, and then we've published a content on that particular blog as well. The WhatsApp platform has the curriculum. So those who are new here will see what we are working with. I don't know where I'm going to find the curriculum, but it's a very long one. Let me see. I hope I'll be able to find it. Oh, seems very far. I want to open the curriculum, then we'll glance through again for you, the newbies, to understand the purpose of the meeting, then we can go ahead without wasting so much time. So once again, our objective is to make money from these 5 options over here. And currently we are doing blogging. Blogging is a topic we are handling at the moment. Okay, and we've done blog setup. We've set up our blog, which is actually even in the free course. We've done the search engine optimization checklist. That is a checklist that allows us to be able to ensure that the blog we've set up is a blog that has the chances of actually ranking. Okay, so we've done that as well. And today, the idea for us today is to work around content creation with AI and then content writing as well. Okay, so I want you to take a look at this particular blog here, Daniel's Hustle. I know most of you know this guy in the make money online space. He has a YouTube channel that dominates, has about 200,000 subscribers. So this is his blog. As we are treating content creation today, I want to share something little with you on this guy's blog. All right, so yesterday I made mention of something. This article here is an article that is actually getting traffic. So let me open this article and show you something so that you understand what we discussed yesterday. Okay, this article here gets traffic. I can assure you about that because of the icons in there, it didn't work. So the reason why I know this article gets traffic is because yesterday when we were talking, we discussed that every content we write that we want the content to rank has to come with 5 main components. Okay. And the content components, I want you to help me unmute your mic. And if you know any of them, mention them for me. Just a revision. If you remember any of the components of the content that we are going to write for our blog, please unmute your mic and then say something. I'm listening.
Hello. Hello.
We are here.
Speed of your website.
Come again. The
Speed.
speed. Excellent, Gideon. Thank you very much. The speed of the website. So the speed is very important. The second thing, I want someone to help me quickly.
The length of the website. I mean, you should write as much as possible.
Excellent. Yes, that's the second point. We should write as many words as we can. Any other?
The small images.
Good. We have
to
optimize our images properly. Okay. Any other person? Since
some references also should be added.
Good. References. So with references in blogging, we call it linking or backlinks. So linking simply means connecting a particular content with the other. It could be internal or outbound links or external links. So I'm going to use this article here as a case study. Volume, okay, review. A review that this guy wrote about this particular system, that is Volume. Let's look at the article. We're talking about image in the article. Okay, we mentioned that, and it's there. The length of the article, okay, is there. Questions must be asked in the article. It is there. There are links here that when you click, it takes you to another place as well. It's also there. So as you can see, my experience with them, he's answering questions. So how good is the support? He's answering questions, he's adding images, and the length of the article. It is a very lengthy one, a very lengthy article. So there is no way this particular article cannot rank. It is a very lengthy article. And that is a guy, Daniel Ome. So those of you who are about making money online, you can follow him. He has some really great stuff as well. Okay, together with his brother, Gerald Ume. They are all Nigerians. So this article, for example, has nothing to lose. Okay, it's a complete article that is worth ranking on Google. Let's take a look at this particular one as well. How much money can you make on TikTok with 10K followers? The headline alone is a question. Okay, and this is something people are asking on Google already. So somebody is tempted to actually enter this same headline as a query on Google. And definitely, as you can see, there are images to fit. You can see there are backlinks. If you click on this link, it takes you to another blog or it takes you to another article. That's references. Okay, there are headings. These headings handle certain questions or topics right within the article. So there are questions. Okay, is it considered to be a type of entertainment? Are you talented or creating videos? How to set up your TikTok to make money? So these are references and these are questions he's answering. If you want your content you write to rank, it is 100% guaranteed that if the content meets these 5 critical things, it will rank. A lot of people will tell you to buy SEO tools like SEMrush, like the one with Neil Patel. I've forgotten the name. But all these SEO tools, Ahrefs and all of that, they are going to, of course, add something to it. But the fixed mechanisms you have to consider are the 5 critical things. Okay, no matter how good your content is, if your site is loading very slow, you cannot rank. No matter how your site is, if it doesn't look good, the design is not so good for the bots to be able to crawl the website properly, you won't get the ranking. So those 5 things we mentioned are very critical. The image smashing, the width of your website, that is the speed of your website, the length of the content, the references, and then the images within the content. Answering as many questions as possible also play a key role. So those are the basic things we considered for search engine optimization. Now we are going to look at content creation in itself. Okay, yes, Uber Suggest. Excellent, Abraham. Uber Suggest. I'm not trying to downplay Uber Suggest, but the truth is that Uber Suggest, to me, that is the last tool I will spend my money on. That is to me. A lot of people are using it, but for myself, I may not be one of those clients buying Uber Suggest. All right. All the feedbacks you need to have for your SEO, like your keyword research and all of these, the data that you get, even in Google Ads, if you use Google Ads for your keyword research, the data is still not accurate. You get it. The only time you're getting accurate data is when you're using Google search itself. This Google search bar. Okay. If I'm looking at Nicki Minaj, okay, these are the keywords about Nicki Minaj. These are the latest things based on what is happening. Okay, these are the latest trends, and it's updated like every second, every minute. And the softwares we are using, most of them cannot get me that information. All right, so today let's focus on content creation. I'm going to create content. Okay, I think those of you that your subdomains are not working, let me know the error in the comment section. Let me know what error you are getting so I can be able to help you. We are going to create 5 articles today on the blog. Okay, and then I'm going to use AI, I'm going to use manpower, and I'm going to teach you how you can use AI to write long articles without getting caught. People say that AI content will not rank on Google, but that is not true. Anybody, okay, Henry is on board as well. Anybody who will tell you that if you write content with AI, it will not rank, it's not true. If it won't rank, AI will not even provide blog posts in the first place if they know very well that the article you're writing is not going to rank, because every article you write, the objective is to make sure it ranks on Google. So if anybody tells you that AI is not going to rank, it is not true. But if you are able to put some uniqueness to what the AI writes, it increases your chances of ranking. The difference is that what this chat GPT will write for me, it can write the same thing for somebody. So the content becomes somewhat plagiarized. All right. So that is why it is very important for us. Okay, mine as well. I can't even find the login tab. Just click on the link, the login link I sent you, manualdelight.max.ai. When you click this link, okay, sorry, I think most of you, your links are opening in Google. The URL could be wrong. maxai.com. I don't know. Okay, but Manual, yours opened. You can see manualdelight.max.ai. It worked. So just open the address. It should work for you. I don't know why you're having that challenge. So let me see if I can record the screen so that I share with you later on if you want to look at it. It will be brief, like just 20 minutes. Okay, we're not going to take too much time because we didn't start early today. So let me cancel this and let me record the screen right now. Just a second. I had one guy who was able to share yesterday's content, but I don't want it to be all of this, like the introduction and all that. I want it to be the critical aspect. Okay, so this is my blog, right? The one we created. I'm going to write 5 articles right now. And like I told you, everything we do every day is a money-making thing if you know how to do it. Everything we are doing every single day in this class can make you money. We learned how to set up a blog. Those of you who were able to catch this particular site, setting up a blog is something you can charge people on Fiverr and do for them. You can charge people on Upwork and do for them. Search engine optimization, we look at the top 5 things, the checklist. We did it. I showed you the search engine plugins that you have to use and all of that. The SEO plugin, that is a rank math, how to set it up. And that is also a service. If you go on Google, Fiverr, people are selling basic SEO services. Okay, I'll do basic SEO optimization for you, and they are taking money for that. So every day, what we learn is something you can make money from it. This one, you can make money from it. This one, the same thing. And today's one is the most important one. You can make money from content creation on Fiverr. When we get to freelancing, definitely we will cover how to set up a profile like this on Fiverr and how to be able to place orders and all of that. Okay. So if we come here and blog post. Let me set for blog post. Let's see those who are charging people to write articles for them. So you see, this guy here is charging money to write SEO optimized articles, just like what we are coming to learn today. And this particular guy will charge you $50 to write articles for you. That's their starting price. I'll write SEO blog post, $60. I'll write 30 articles for you with images, $170. So this is how people are making money. I'll write quality articles, $30. This guy has charged more than 1,000 people to do this job for them. So everything we are learning, you can make money from it if you know how to do it right. When we get to freelancing, I will come here and show you a few things that I know. I am buying this course. Let me show you over here. I'll buy it tonight. The Green Masterclass. You guys can buy it if you want. Okay, the Green Masterclass. You can buy it if you want. I want to see the video itself. It's a course by someone that is making $10,000 and over from Fiverr. And this guy, I've checked his profile. He's making lots of money from Fiverr, very huge sums of money. And he's not selling anything technical. So that's the course. I'll share the link. If you want to buy it, you can buy it, but I'll be buying it tonight. So when I buy it, what I'll do is I will share the login credentials with you guys, okay, so that you can also watch the course. That's when we get to the area of freelancing. I'll get it for you guys. Yeah, I think that's the course over there. I'll see if I'll get a coupon and apply. This is the regular price. That's $397. But the value of the course is insane. So I'll be buying it. If someone has already bought it, you can share it with me so I don't waste my money. I'll be buying it because I'm convinced by the value the course provides. All right. Back to today's topic. In case of a blog like this, we are going to write 5 articles, and I'm going to ask this AI to generate article content ideas for, let me see, what blog are we having? This blog is maybe a digital skills blog. Okay. So let me do that quickly. Hello, bro. Can you help me with content ideas for digital skills blog? All right. Trust me, now AI is going to do a lot of the blogging work for us. Gone are the days when this boy was not here. Some of us were doing manpower and we really suffered. It wasn't easy at all. Okay, so I think this AI is going to help us in a lot of things. Okay, introduction to digital skills. Okay, that covers blah, blah, blah. All right, so I'll ask AI to give me headlines. Okay, so can you give me some titles for blog posts on digital skills? So these are titles, 10 essential skills everyone should learn today. Okay, there are lots of them, but we need just 5. We are going to write just the first 5. Okay, so getting started, the basics of the digital skills. Okay, so I'm going to tell him to, can you write 500, no, 1,000, no, 500, a 500 word article for the first title. Okay, so what we do with AI is that we make sure that even the AI is answering questions. Okay, this is an SEO optimized article. Even the AI knows that it has to answer questions because that is the only way the article can rank. All right. So it has written 500 words article. All right. So that is the article it has written. So if I want 1,000 words, what I have to do is I have to tell him to maybe write more, or I can take some of the headings it has written. Okay. So I'll say, can you maybe expand getting started with digital skills? Or maybe can you expand, let's say, the importance of digital skills? And then the AI will do that. Okay, can you, I'm just pushing the AI to write more. Expand or write more on the importance of digital skills. So this thing I'm doing here, I'm doing this to be able to come up with a unique article, at least 1,000 word article that belongs to me. Okay, this particular article belongs to me. When I'm done, I'm going to show you how to add a little bit of value to it, tweak it, and make it yours without anybody coming to chase you. All right. So basically, that is it. It has expanded it. So I think this should be enough number of words to cover like 1,000 word article for me. Or if you want, you can let him expand it in other areas. So let's go to my blog and go to new posts. Okay. My network is trying to mess up. All right. So it's here. And then let me copy the headline that he gave me. All right. Getting started. Okay. The basics of, so in my case, okay, let me see the headline he gave me. Getting started, the basics of digital skills. Okay. So I can just do how to acquire digital skills as a beginner. I'm adding my own touch to it. Otherwise, I can use a rewriter. Okay. I can either use this platform here. I've bookmarked it here, or I can just go online. Let me find some of the common rewriter platforms. Okay. This one can do magic. I've used it before. This one can also do well. Okay, Paraphraser is also a good tool. Duplicate checker, no. Rewriter tools, no. Okay, this one is cool as well. Free spinner. So all these are platforms that are going to rewrite what the AI has given to us. Okay, so I can just copy the AI's headline. And then the reason why we are changing this is because we don't want another person to get the same thing when they come to the AI. Okay, so I'll just do basic rewrite and see what the feedback is going to be like over here. Getting everything rolling. The essentials of advanced abilities for, no, it's not going to work. The English is too much. So let me use advanced and see. It's going to open Killbot. I don't want Killbot. I don't know why I open Killbot anyway. But the basic rewrite, what it brought out is not what I'm looking for, because I want it to be simple terms. Okay, what he wrote is not something that is going to work for me. So I can use Killbot to try. Let me paraphrase and see what the result is going to come from Killbot. That is why there are lots of other platforms. I don't normally like to stick to one platform. You have to use multiple platforms so that you can assess the results. So let me use this one too and see the output. Okay, so introduction, basic digital skills for beginners. Not bad. This is not bad. Let me ask this one to do the same thing as well. All these are free platforms, okay? These are free platforms that you can actually make use of. So let me see what the feedback is going to be like. Getting started, digital skills, basic for the, this doesn't make sense. I don't want it. Okay, introduction. This is not too bad, but I still don't want it. Okay, I don't know what this guy is going to tell me. But this one, let me also paste what I have. Okay, and see the feedback. I'm just trying as many as possible and see the results that I'm going to get. So let's see the result that is going to come out of this particular one. There are a lot of ads all over, but I don't want it. All right, so the idea is we are changing the headline to make it a bit different. You can use your own mind to change the headline. All right, you can use your own mind to change the headline so that it doesn't look the same as what other people are going to get. This platform, Killbot, is the most popular when it has to do with paraphrasing. Okay, so getting started, the foundational digital skills for novices. So I can hit on the novices and then choose maybe for newbies. And this one is excellent. Okay, this is excellent. So I can copy this, then use as my headline. All right. Then come back to ChatGPT. It has written an article for us. In today's whatever, I'm going to come and then paste my article here. There's the first paragraph. And then those of you who have been copying everything all together, there is a disadvantage in that. I know that you want it to be easy, straightforward, but it is better to take your time, copy by paragraphs. okay, so that when you are able to arrange it, it will become a little bit easier. So this one here, I can make it like heading 3, right? And then bring the remaining content down there. Okay, let me pick this whole section because we don't have so much of time. But you need to make sure you've properly arranged it. You can use Shift and Enter to squeeze it out if you want. You need to make sure you've properly arranged it. It's readable. So because we installed the SEO plugin, this one here, is going to show how our content looks like, the readability and a whole lot of other things when we are done. Okay, so I'm doing this particular content. We'll be making some inputs as well to make it a bit unique. So take your time and let's make some progress. All right, so in a world that relies blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me just pick off, but because there is a question somewhere, let me choose just this. Okay. All right, and then bring it back and paste. Okay. We've done 450 words so far. So you can see from here, 450 words so far. Getting started with digital skills. This process can take you like 30 minutes to do maybe 2 or 3 articles. We are not copying this one. Conclusion. We won't copy the conclusion. Okay. We won't copy the conclusion of this particular one. So we will go further. We have done 600 words so far. But here, I made the AI expand the importance, okay, importance of digital skills. So I'm bringing it down here. We are not adding the conclusion, so it will be like a continuation. All right. So let me copy. I will still not copy the conclusion. Right. So we have 1,135 words for this article. We have 1,135 words for this particular article. So what is left now is to take our time and make sure that the article is properly arranged. Where there has to be space, there are spaces. We've answered a bit of questions, all right? But here, I'm going to make it a question as well. How do I get started with learning digital skills? That is where your manpower has to come in. You need to put in some sort of a human touch, okay? So here it says the importance of digital skills. I'll say, what are the importance of digital skills? All right, with a question mark. Okay, so normally, for those of you who write content writers, the beginning has to get something we call the introduction, all right? A heading called introduction. Okay, so here we can do this highlight and make it like H2. Sorry, because the texts are too close, that is why we had the issue. Let me give a little bit of space. Still too close. This is my biggest problem with editing this particular kinds of content. Right? There is a hands up. You can go ahead and ask your question. Love it. Please go ahead.
Yes, I want to ask, should we put also the table of content?
The table of content is manually inserted. Okay, there is a plugin you have to install. If you come to plugins, add new. It is important because the table of content is what gives you the Google snippet, or what we call snippets. So if you come to plugins, add new plugin, just search for TOC, right? When you search for TOC, you're going to see this one, easy table of content. Okay, then I'm going to install it. Because you asked the question, I'm installing it. Okay, then we can use it. That is what helps you to get the featured snippet on Google, and it also improves your ranking ability, but it does not guarantee ranking. It is just going to improve it. So I'm going to save it and see how we can make use of the table of contents. All right, so you can install the plugin, TOC plugin. Okay, I want to make this a heading, but I have a big problem. Those of you who are already using WordPress. How do I get rid of this particular problem? It is something I've been suffering from. Let me take off the bold. Something I've been suffering from for a long time. You see, this one worked fine, but I don't know about this particular one. I think it has a problem with me. So let me highlight it, take it back to paragraph. Okay, let me highlight, come to heading 2. These guys, they have to go back to their original state. Okay, paragraph. Okay, so this one is heading 2. Excellent. I have it now. So introduction, what are digital skills? Okay, and then these are the major points. I'm not going to put this into table of contents. They have to be like this. All right, then this one has to be in heading 2. Okay, H2. Okay, perfect. And this one has to be in H2 as well. Okay, and then this particular one. If you have your blog, you can follow the same process whilst we try to get this content out there. All right, so this is the article. But what I encourage you to do is in the introduction, you need to write something, at least 2 lines. That is your own English. I beg you, even if you are using AI, your introduction, at least the first 2 lines has to be your own English. The crawlers or the robots that come to your site to crawl in terms of search ranking and checking for plagiarism, if you are applying for Google AdSense, those robots that come to crawl, they consider your headings. That's why I changed the headings to questions. They consider your introduction. It gives them an idea of what they are coming to read. Okay, then they come to the very bottom and then they consider the conclusion. So we have to put our own words in the introduction and our own words in the conclusion. So sometimes when you go on Fiverr, the guys will sell this article for you, 1,000-word article, $15. You go and you check for plagiarism and you won't find it. The secret is the plagiarism checkers, they always check the first paragraph or the first few lines and then the last lines. Okay, sometimes they take their time and they detect certain things in between the content. But if they detect those ones, they even don't classify it as so much of plagiarism. They just give you like 5% or 7% or 10%. But if your introduction and your conclusion are not good, that's where you get 80% plagiarism. And of course, if you want to make money with Google AdSense and your content is plagiarized or copied content, automatically you will be rejected. So in today's article, I want, and for those of you who cannot type fast and you think it will be a waste of time, just use the site I showed you. Okay, it's the easiest method you can use. If you can't use this one, then it means we are dead. So let me close all the other tabs for my network to become a bit slow, a bit faster. The site is taking a bit of time. But on this site, that is dictation.io, you don't have to create an account, you don't have to do anything. You just come, and then the article you have written with AI, come and say something, okay, about it for introduction, and say something about it for conclusion. All right. But make sure the headings, especially the H2, H1, and H3 tags, as the headings are changed. They are very important. If you have so much time, you can even change these ones as well. The more changes you make, the more plagiarism free the article becomes. So let me launch dictation over here. Okay. You see what I recorded yesterday is still here. So you just delete it. Then you click on start. In today's article, we are going to learn about how you can acquire digital skills. If you are ready to learn a digital skill, it is very important to know the various digital skills that are relevant for today's career world. So I'll say something. I'll just say things that are, I think, making sense. Okay, for the AI to write these things, I just copy it and I go and use it for my introduction. Okay, so I just copy what the dictator has written. I just bring it here as my introduction. Okay, or my first paragraph. I can say as much as possible, all right, so that that becomes a natural part of it. Or I can even get rid of the whole introduction that came from the AI, okay, and then say my own introduction. Okay, someone has a question. Bingel, you can go ahead.
Please, see the way mine is coming, and I don't know. I've been trying since. Nothing is working. Please, can you help me out, please?
What do you see on your screen?
This is how it is. It says mind blue semicolon, a blog about philosophy, and then hello world, welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. Edit, delete, something. Here it is.
Okay, it means you've not logged into the admin area. So in the address bar, just add /WP-admin. That is how I sent you the login. So I'm
No. You
surprised.
just did it. Legacy.megasite.com. I tried adding .php, but it didn't
No,
work.
don't add .php. So add /WP-admin and then enter. It will ask you to log in.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so try and then let me know. So those of you who have sent messages,
Thank you.
so log in. Those of you who have sent messages, the flames. Okay, you are check if I have not done it. Legacy, I've done yours. Okay, Legacy is what you are logging in. He said, I think your admin should be sending subdomain login credentials to people in their DM while you focus on creating subdomains. No problem. The truth is, if you log in, you can change your password. It is yours. So you change your password and we are good. The reason why I paste them here is because I don't have anybody who will be doing the pasting. That is the thing. That is why I keep pasting them here. So forgive me. If someone can volunteer, you see the dictation.io is writing everything I'm saying. Okay, it's writing everything I'm saying. So for the lazy guys or those who don't have time, like myself, this is where I come and I will talk plenty. The more I'm talking, the AI is writing. I can talk. When I'm done, I just hit on copy, then I copy everything, go and paste, and I'm good. So we can use AI to write as many words as possible, but let's also try to make use of this dictation.io to get content. Okay. Those of you, I know this is not part of the course, but those of you who watched my other videos and I talked about SaaS, okay, if you remember SaaS, if you remember SaaS, raise up your hand. If you remember SaaS, raise up your hand. If you remember SaaS, okay, I've seen a few hands up. All right, Kavi, what is SaaS?
Software as a service.
Excellent. Software as a service. So this is an example. This platform here is an example of software as a service. So when we get to SaaS, this is someone's website they've built, dictation.io, and they are not doing anything. They are not publishing articles. They are not writing anything, but they are making money. So how are they making money? This thing here, Google AdSense. Okay, and people are clicking. Imagine a number of people that will visit this site, come and do dictation.io. People who will come here, hundreds of thousands of people, and they will all see this advert. Some will be clicking, some will be watching, all the impressions, the clicks, and the owner of this platform is going to get paid. So that is what we mean when we talk about SaaS. It is a very lucrative business. When you do this, you don't have to do anything. Leave it for it to be there. Just make sure you are promoting for people to come and use it. And then that is all. You'll be making your money. So under SaaS, I'll be teaching you how you can set up something like this for yourself, or how you can set up similar businesses for yourself. The blogging section is important to me because I want you guys to understand the basics and the dynamics of these website stuff. All right, so this is the article. This is my introduction. Now let me go to my conclusion. In your own article, make sure conclusion. In your own article, make sure you do as many inputs as possible with the AI. So this will be H2 as well. So inside conclusion, I will go to my notepad, click on stop, delete everything. Now that you have learned about how to get a digital skill, the importance of digital skills, and why you should get started right about now, I believe that you will go ahead, find the right skills online or the right programs online, and then apply or study these particular programs. If you happen to be in a particular career and you want to switch, I would urge you to make sure that you try switching to a career that will demand digital skills, or get a digital career because of the benefits or the importance that come with it. So this is something small I've said for my conclusion, just a sample. Can highlight it and then come and post over here as my conclusion. All right. So this one here is not supposed to be bold, it's supposed to be normal text. All right. So I'll just do the necessary punctuation, all of that, and then when I'm done, I can publish it. So we've been able to do 1,243 words with AI. But if you are searching to rank, let's say, I want to rank for this thing. Okay. This is the person that is ranking. Let me see what this person is doing that is making him rank. All right. Let me see what the person is doing. I want to see what is in their content. Because if I want to rank on first page for this thing here, these keywords, I have to see what these people are doing, what they've answered, the questions they've answered, and then I'll ask the AI to answer those questions for me. Trust me, if you come on top, and as usual, like I keep telling you guys, let's see why the person is ranking. The first thing is he's answering questions. What are basic digital skills? He has answered it. The second thing is he has references in there. The third thing is the article is a very long one. This is the article, a very long article, definitely some 2,000 words article. And then the fourth thing is there are images. Okay, there are images in the article that he has actually written. There are references, there are images, there are questions, there are a whole lot of things. All the critical things we mentioned are in here. Okay, so that is what makes any article rank. I don't think about domain authority or the age of your website and all of that. That's what people say, but I don't believe in that, sincerely, because even though those things play a major role, the most important thing to me is content. Content has been king and is always king. This article was published 2020 and it is still ranking number 1 for digital skills for newbies. All right. So all I can advise is that we consider all these 5 things in our article. So now that I've gotten to this level, what do I do to improve it? Let's look at the area of backlinks. Okay. I can link out of here to relevant blogs that are ranking, okay, over here. But the linking out that I'm doing, I have to do it to blogs that are higher blogs or bigger blogs. Sometimes Wikipedia, sometimes Forbes, sometimes BBC, like blogs that are big blogs. I have to link out to those blogs, okay, so that Google crawlers will know that before I wrote this article, I went to those platforms to do a research. Okay, so Google now knows, okay, those platforms were the platforms I did my research. So now let me come here and do my keyword that I want to rank for. Digital skills for newbies, okay? For newbies. 55 over 100. I have not even finished, and I'm ranking 55% in terms of SEO. So what do I have to do? The focus keyword doesn't appear in the beginning of your content, but as you can see, 1,200 words, good job. It's long enough. The readability is excellent. Okay, title readability is excellent. The content readability, you don't seem to be using table of content plugin. Yes, that's because I've not published this particular article. When I publish it, automatically, table of content is going to what come. Now look at the reason why I said we need images. He said you are not using rich media like images or videos. So we have to make sure we have images in this particular article we have written. So I'm going to go here and get an image. This website is the most recommended. The images over there are too big, but you can make use of it. Pexels, Pexels. Someone has a question, you can go ahead.
Sorry, sir, please, where did you check again to discover our errors?
Where did I check again to discover?
Yeah.
Can
you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
Where did you check to discover that we are not ranked?
Yes, so the plugin that we installed yesterday, the Rank Math plugin, where is it? That's the name, Rank Math. This one. We installed it yesterday. So if you have a blog, you can go to plugins, add new plugin and install it. That plugin, when I put in the keyword, I want people to see my article when they enter on Google, digital skills for newbies. I want this article to come out. So it's telling me that I have to follow this list here, make sure everything is marked green. That is 100%. It means I've done everything right. So that's what I'm trying to what I'm trying to do. Okay, so that is just about it. So someone is asking, what is the name of the AI? I don't know which AI you're talking about. Charles, which AI are you talking about? So this is Pixels. Here you can get images. Okay, so for example, digital skills. The reason why I want you to come to this website is because you can't use copyrighted images. It is very bad. Okay, so if you see this image, you like it, every image here is copyright free. Okay, you can just give the credit to the person by copying this. That's the credit. So I come to my blog and then I add the image there. Trust me, what I'm doing, if you can follow even on your new blog and do this, you will soon start ranking for a few of the articles that you are doing. Okay, someone has sent a link in the group, says MJ something something. All right, I'll be doing it. Don't worry, I'll be doing it. Just that if I follow those things, we will not make progress. So let me do the caption, give him the credit here. Okay, I have to move this link from here. All right, so I'm waiting for the image to load. Let me see. Someone has a question. Love it. You can go ahead.
I want to ask, when you download those images, can you go back to Canva and redesign certain things and upload it to your blog?
Beautiful idea. Beautiful. Excellent. I love your question, your input. That is the best way to go. Okay. Because there is not so much of time. That is why I didn't talk about that. That's the best way to go. So all you have to do is create a new design and then bring the image there. The advantage, okay, the advantage you have is that the size of that particular image will reduce because when you are saving it from Canva, you can what? You can change the size. You get it. So that's the best way to go. That's the best thing to do. So you can choose the size you want to use for that particular image. Maybe I want to do 400 by 400 pixels. Okay, and I'll just bring the image there. You can add other things to the image to make it look a bit different from what you saw on Pixels. The site I did the dictation, okay, it's dictation.io. So you can go there if you want to write the article with your voice. You can make use of it. Dictation.io. Some people use that site to write poems. They just recite the poem, decide to write it for you, then they go and sell the poems to other people. Poems that have been written by ChatGPT. Okay, so this image here, you can resize it the way you want it. You can even write something extra on the image before you put it on your blog. And of course, it's going to be excellent. I can excuse it for it to fit, okay, the way I want it. And then when you are saving it, the advantage is when you are saving it, you come to download, you choose this one, compress file, and then you download it so that the size you will get will be smaller than the real size of that particular image. So that is the image I've downloaded over here. I'm sure you'll be able to see it. That's the image. And it's just 80 kilobyte right now. But the original image I went for is 1.72 megabyte. So if you bring it on Canva and you do this, it makes your image reduce. 80 kilobytes is very good. So I love your input. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me go and take that one. If you have questions, you can raise your hand and then you ask. We are making progress. We are almost done with our first article. Okay, I may not do all the 5, but I'm just showing you how you can be able to do your own articles as well. So this one is here. You can stretch it if you want. You can just stretch it if you don't want to, because it's getting blurry. So if I want to stretch it, I have to make sure the size I brought from Canva is going to be a size that can be stretched. Okay, so this is it. I'll leave it there. I can add more images. Every heading here. Why are digital skills important? I can add an image. How do I get started? I can add an image. All of these, I can add images to them. Everywhere I want to go, once I come here, all these images are free images. You can use them. Apart from this site, we have another site like Pixabay, like this. Pixabay. You can get free images and free videos that don't have problems of copyright. We can also make use of another one, FreePic. Okay, freepic.com. You can make use of it as well to get images for your blog post. So basically, that is it. Now, let me wrap up on this particular blog. So I've added an image. You see, your content contains image and videos. Excellent. Okay, I'll check the table of content when I publish. Okay, the focus keyword does not appear in the content. Okay, so what is the focus keyword? The focus keyword is digital skills for newbies. Okay, so learn about digital skills if you are, okay, learn about digital skills for newbies. Okay, I want to force and get my focus keyword in the first paragraph. Okay, we're going to learn about digital skills for newbies. Basically, a plugin, SEO plugin will help you. Skills for newbies. How to acquire skills the skills. Let me see. We can just get rid of the first line or something. Just change it for the sake of time. But I want to make sure that my keyword, this is my keyword, digital skills for newbies, is appearing over here. Okay, so you see, the system says 64% over 100 because I'm adding extra things to it. All right, so let me go down there again. You see, this, all these are green. It means I'm doing a great job. All these are green. Okay, it means my article is getting closer. Focus keyword not found in each tag. Okay, so what are importance of digital skills? Let me just do for newbies, and we are good. So 67% now, from 64 to 67. So I'm making progress. Add an image with a focus keyword as alt text. Good, no problem, I'll do it. So I go to add image. Okay, I'll choose this image, and then I'll just do digital skills for newbies. Once I do this, my ranking is going to increase again. Okay, so it's now 70 over 100. It means I'm getting closer to doing the right thing. You get it? So I have to move this image to the right place. It doesn't has to be here. Let me try and see if I can push the content a bit down, because I've put the image at the wrong place. Let me cut it and then come up and paste it here. So I'm 70 now. Okay, I've made progress. Sorry, I don't know why this thing has gone back again. I used to be 70 before. Maybe I might have done something wrong. But the whole idea is, let me edit this image. The whole idea, digital skills for newbies, the whole idea is to do things that will make your article improve. Okay, so keyword density. It means the keyword we are ranking for, digital skills for newbie, does not appear so much in my article. I have to increase the number of time it appears. Okay, and then my URL is long. I have to shorten it. So this URL, I can shorten it and then do digital dash skills dash newbies. Don't put for. Those words are not applicable. The main words are the most important. Digital skills newbies. Okay, so that is what they are looking for. I've done that. URL is 43 characters. Excellent. Link out to an external source. It means I have to give a link outside to an external source. So I can do this self-assessment. Okay, hit on this button to add a link. So the link can be this particular one, because it also talks about my article. Even though you are linking out, don't be worried. It's going to improve your article as well. So I've covered most of the things. We couldn't find internal links. Okay, so internal links means I have to create a link that will lead people to my own blog. Okay, so I can just do in this article, and then maybe the word article, I'll put a link, to my blog, my homepage. I'll link to the homepage. You can link to any article if you have related articles on this particular same blog. All right. Then let me come and see what else they are saying. Okay, so you don't seem to, table of content will come in. But basically, I've done a lot of things here right now. Okay, focus keyword notes in the URL, digital skills in which because of the four, forget about them. Okay, and then keyword density. This one I will ignore it for now. This particular one, I have to do it. In the H2 tag, I have to do it. Okay, so I have to do that particular one. Okay, in the H2 tags, I have to do it. I have to do this particular one, digital skills for newbies. Let me highlight the whole sentence. Make it H2. I don't know why this is not working. All right, so let me just get rid of it. What there? If you have a question, please raise your hand and ask of digital. If you are confused, to raise up your hand for newbies.
Yeah, what are the plugins we need to edit here to do all the manipulation here?
I didn't hear what you said.
What are the plugins is required here to we do whenever we need it to do some settings while writing posting?
Yes, the plugin is Rank Math SEO. You can go to Google and see it. Rank Math SEO. That is a plugin's name. Rank Math SEO. So on your website, your dashboard, just go to plugins and click on add new plugin and search for the plugin name. Okay, Inox, please go ahead. That's my boss. I'm listening to you. Rank Math. So Kavi, you can set for Rank Math and install and activate it. It will help you to get these features that I'm getting over here.
I'm not your boss, so you're my boss. I'm part of those who I think it's the same question I was asking with the Rank Math. So
okay.
I'm okay with it.
All right, so you can install the Rank Math. It will help you to do all these things. And let me tell you the truth. When people say I will write SEO optimized articles for you, what they mean is they'll make sure the article they are writing meets these criteria, and they will charge you $50 to write it for you. That is all. They have to make sure the article they are writing meets this particular criteria. At least if it passes 50%, it means the article is on the way to becoming a good one for ranking. Okay, digital skills. Let me just put 4 inside if that is what they want. Okay. So 84 now. You can see my rank from Rank Math is 84, which means green. It means this particular article is a sweet one, even though AI was the one that wrote the article. So there is just one last thing I have to do. That is the table of content plugin. Then it means I have written a suitable article. All right. So I'm going to add a featured image over here. I will choose this gentleman here. And then the alt text is digital skills for newbies. All right. So caption, I'll choose the same thing. Then set the featured image. Okay, so my featured image is ready. And just by doing the featured image, I'm now at 86. Okay. So I'll do some tags. Digital skills for newbies. Okay. And then when I'm doing more tags, these are keywords that I think relate to the article. It will help as well in terms of ranking. And then I'll choose make money online. Okay, then I think I'm good to go. In your own article you are writing, you can add more images, you can add more content. Please make use of dictation.io, okay, to write your introduction, your conclusion, okay, so that it will add some natural feeling to it. If somebody copy this article and give it to ChatGPT and ask him that, are you the one who wrote this article? There is no way he will say yes, because I've added paragraphs that are coming directly from myself. So the AI will not lie to you, okay? And if you check for plagiarism, of course, you will get a little bit of plagiarism because some of the sentences might be from other platforms. That is why it is important to add your introduction and your conclusion. So the plagiarism will not beat you that big. If it's 20% or 15%, it's okay. All right, so let me publish this article. right now. And I did table of content. So I want to see if table of content will work in this article, which it should work. But let me see. If it doesn't work, we'll set it properly. So this article we've written is loading, digital skills for newbies. If you have a blog and you want to really rank, this is what you should pay attention to. Even if you take a day to do just one article, it is better because the article will keep bringing you some good cash. All right. So our article is loading. Let's see how it's going to look like. Let me close these ones. These ones are not important for now. Okay, somebody has a question. Okay, Bingel, I think.
Well done, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, please, how can we post songs on it?
How can you do what?
Post songs. Music for
Post
someone.
song.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll
That
teach
is
that.
one. Then two, you know that there are some blogs that whenever you check something on Google, they will give you their link from that article. Like once you click the link, if you take it to another place entirely where you see the wordings and everything. Can we do that here as well?
There is a blog. When you search something, you see on Google, when you click on the link, it takes you to a different blog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, it expands on what we are searching for, what we are looking for on Google.
It expands.
Yes, it expands more. Like it gives us more details.
Yes, so that is the snippet I was talking about. Create a blog. So if I search for create a blog, something like this, is that what you're talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So
And
this
and
and the what?
yeah, I can see it, sir. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So this is the
Like
power of the table of content and then the headings we use. Okay, so this article here, as you can see, the person has done the various heading. These are the headings. That is what the Google has picked and ranked the person. So if you look at the article, this is the table of content we have. Okay, this is a table of content. We use the plugin. Please mute your mic. The noise entering my ears are too much. So there is something wrong somewhere. I think my mouse was holding something already. Okay, so introduction. What are digital skills? These are the table of content I was talking about. All right. So basically, this is an article. This article. You see, it's not even too long, but it's 1,000 words. So imagine if you want to do 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 words article. Automatically, Google will put you somewhere if you want to rank your article. If anyone has a question, you can go ahead and ask. If there is something you think I'm missing, you can input it. I told you this time we are doing it together. I'm not teaching because I know so much, but because I want us to share the knowledge we all have so that we can benefit together. So if you think I'm missing something, you can go ahead and raise up your hand. All right, Bibini, please go ahead.
Yeah, yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
How does Google and then search engines in general handle articles which are, written to be concise? Maybe it's a tutorial, you just want to give step-by-step, tutorial guideline on how to do a particular thing. So the whole purpose of the article is to just give a concise steps to doing a particular thing, which means you don't intend for it to be lengthy. So how will search engines handle such a situation? Because for articles to rank well, we are talking about the length, it has to be comprehensive and all those things. But if the purpose of what you are writing is the opposite of that, will search engines penalize you for making such an effort?
They don't have a problem with you on that side, but the only disadvantage here is that Google does not care what your objective is. What it cares about is the objective of the person initiating the search. So if I'm going to Google to maybe learn how to build a car, and you have a very nice article, maybe 30 lines or 300 word article talking about how to build a car, and it solves my problem. Okay, Google doesn't care, but this is the truth, the secret. If you have a keyword, okay, so let me, because of your question, let me go to Search Console and see if I can get some keywords for you. Okay, so let me see this particular one. Okay, I want to get some keywords. Where is this thing? I want to show you something. This one is black hat. so you forgive me. Where is it? Oh, keyword. Okay, overview, page indexing, search reports. I want to get some keywords. When you use set, okay, these are some keywords. Okay, so good. So let me see like top 100 or something like that. Okay, and then let me get these keywords. When you see these keywords, okay, these are the keywords you are ranking for. All right, these are keywords you are ranking for. So if you're ranking for these keywords, and on first page, maybe on the first page of Google, you are there. There is something we call. Someone is making noise, Kavi. There is something on Google search results page here, okay, that we call stimulation. Stimulation of the result page or the SERP. So start a blog. This is start a blog. Okay. When I enter start a blog, the first one that came was not this one, it was Wix. But this time around is this particular one. Okay. So what happens is that the stimulation thing is you can give this keyword, start a blog, to people, okay, to search online. And when they search online, they will see that your link is maybe number 7. Then they'll click on it. In a day, they can be clicking on it multiple times. So Google now feels that everybody that is searching for start a blog likes your article. So Google will now push you up. So even if your article is short, it doesn't have so much words. Now the article will start ranking on top. Even if the article is on the 3rd page, okay, or even the 10th page of Google, that's where your article is ranking. It doesn't matter. There is a platform, I've forgotten. Okay, let me see if I'll find it. I used it before, SERP bot. Okay, this is it. What this platform does is that it sends the robot to go to Google and search for the keyword you are ranking for. Okay, when it finds your link, it will click on the link. That is what the bot does. It will click on the link for you to be able to what? Get more clicks to your link. And the more clicks you are getting on your link, the more chances of Google ranking you higher. Koku, I hope that is going to answer your question. Or did I confuse you more? Koku, are you there? Okay, so since Koku is not there, if someone has a question, then you can go ahead and ask. We've created one article, our first content. It is here, as you can see. If you have a question, you can go ahead and then ask. Our idea is to make use of ChatGPT, dictation.io, and then blend them together to be able to make content. All right. Kavi, please go ahead.
After copying content from ChatGPT, is there any need to check plagiarism separately?
You're asking, is there a need to check for plagiarism?
Yeah, after copying content from ChatGPT.
Yes, you can. Sometimes you can. Okay, so you can use Grammarly's plagiarism checker to check.
Is there any such kind of website or a tool to check plagiarism?
To scan your website. Did you say you want to scan the entire website?
No, the content.
Yeah, just the content. Yeah, so there are a lot of tools you can use to check for plagiarism. But that is not even my case in terms of the content you're writing. Of course, these tools can give you some results that says the content is plagiarized, but that content can still rank if you believe that the content has value. Okay, so sometimes you can copy something from a blog, add just a single line or two to it, and then your blog article will compete with the original publisher, especially if you're able to change the headline. Because as you can see, the first thing I did was I changed my headline so that the original publisher and then my article will look a bit different. So I'm not a fan of plagiarism checker because the tools over there, they will just give you any result they have. Whether they are correct or not, you don't know. So the best way is to make sure you are guaranteed that you've provided a value in the article. That is the most important thing. I can't trust plagiarism checkers that much. Anyone got a question? You can go ahead and then ask before we finalize on other content creation. If you have any question about content creation, you can go ahead and then ask. Okay, please go ahead, Kuku.
Is it a good idea to publish an article you are not done writing? Maybe you've written part, it's not complete, you intend to continue, but then the little you have written, if you decide to publish it, are there any advantages or disadvantages to that?
Okay, excellent question. You can publish it even if it's the first paragraph. The reason is that if the earlier you publish, the better your ranking capabilities. And every time you update your blog, you update an article, Google's crawlers are notified. They get a ping, so they come and check it again. So you can publish the little you have, and as and when you are adding more content, you just be updating it. It's a good practice. Just that make sure what you've published still provides value. Otherwise, it will not really properly rank. If you are providing value, then you can publish the first paragraph or any amount of words you have. Then in future you can be updating. Any other question can go ahead and then bring it. If anyone else has a question, you can go ahead and bring. Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Does color matter in writing an article?
Does what?
Color. Maybe the color of the font or the text. Does it matter?
Not at all. But what I have learned in the past is the sizes of the font. That is the matter. And then the styling of your headings and all that. Normally, in the past, some years back, I used to think that the more time people spend on your article, the more you rank. But recently, Google updates came and then they shared it on Twitter that is not true. But what I know is you have to make sure your fonts are bigger enough for those who are going to read your article. When people read the article when they share, it's a good sign. When people read the article and they click other external links in your article, it's a good sign. When people are reading the article, they're spending time, it's a good sign. There are a lot of factors. When someone does not like the article, it could be that the font is not good, they are too small. You see, this man here is wearing glasses. So imagine they come to your blog and the font are small or stylish or colored. They can't even read properly. This man will not come again. It means you are losing visitors. And the effect is that when this man sees your domain on Google, when they search for something and they see your link, they won't click it because they know that when they come to your blog, they can't read. That is why on this particular thing, you see there is, how do you call it? There is an option to switch to dark mode. So this man can read at night when he comes to the blog. That is advantage. All right. So the font styling has to just be something very reasonable. I think my browser is Okay, so Suspicious Suleiman has joined. All right. So this mini blog simply means they can build a small blog on top of their blog, like a category, but it's not a category. The truth is, if you do a category, it means you are using your blog. But the mini blog, they will install a sub blog, like the one I did for you guys. Okay. Then they let that blog focus on just a particular topic. Maybe they are talking about basketball in US. So they only write about basketball in US. And then there is something we call niching. This means the person is going to slim down, even on the basketball, they are slimming down and targeting US. They're also slimming down and targeting maybe a particular club or basketball team, okay, in US. So they can maybe choose one team. If it was football, they will say Arsenal. They can just pick Arsenal and write only articles about Arsenal. So when you do that, there is dominance in Arsenal. The keyword Arsenal, you dominate because Google now knows that you have maybe 100 articles or 50 articles, and all the articles are talking about Arsenal. So now Google gives you the upper hand, and then it helps you to be able to rank easily. Imagine building a blog about Arsenal and writing only Arsenal. Google knows you know better, so it will give you the ranking capabilities. Now, this is the final thing I want to include before anybody else brings a question. We are always looking for lazy approach. So me, I will show you a lot of the lazy approach. If you go on Fiverr again, this one you may not use it for yourself, but you can still sell it as a service. So like I told you, I will teach you what I know. What I don't know, I will tell you that I don't know, because most of you know more than me. All right. So we have something we call Autoblog. Let me know by hands who has set up an Autoblog before. If you've done an Autoblog before, let me know. Let me see your hand. If you have done an Autoblog before, let me see your hand. Nobody? All right. So with Autoblog, what it means is that we are going to set up the blog such a way that it will be publishing articles for us automatically from other websites. So the system will look at other websites and copy their articles for us on our blog. Even when we are sleeping, it will be copying the articles and publishing for us. So if you come here, this guy says, I will create automated news website, Autoblog, WordPress, $80. He has done it for 200 people. The same thing, $80, $80, $10, $100. Autoblog is also a cool thing you can sell and make money on Fiverr. And it's a very simple thing you have to do. Okay, you have to just install a plugin that is called WP Automatic. All right, those who will need it, you can inbox me. I'll send you the paid version. Okay, WP Automatic, that is it. Best WordPress automatic plugin. That is the job. It is going to do automatic publishing of articles for you. I have bought this plugin and have broken it. So if anybody needs it, you can just let me know. I'll share the link with you so that you can use it. Cool. I saw that you were gone and you're back. Please go ahead.
Yeah, it was a call interrupted me. I'm on my phone. I remember the first day when we were setting up the blog and installing plugins. You installed Elementor. Initially, you didn't want to install it, but you installed it anyway. Is there a reason why you didn't want to install it, and do you intend to use it? Is there something you use?
Not for a blog. For the blog, I won't use Elementor, but Elementor is going to be useful when we get to affiliate marketing, because in affiliate marketing, I'll be teaching you how to use Elementor to build the funnels and then the landing pages that will be used to sell products and all that. But I didn't want to install it because of the wizard that comes with it. I wanted to wait till we get to the affiliate marketing before I make use of it.
All right, thanks.
So if you have a question, please answer. It's 10:15. By 10:20, we should be done. So this is the final thing. Autoblog if you want to get content for your blog and you don't have time to write or do all of this, you can make use of WP Automatics Autoblog plugin. This blog can copy articles from like 20 websites at the same time and be publishing them on your blog for you automatically. Now the question is, are you going to rank for those articles? Obviously no. So there is another plugin called Article Spinner plugin. I have that one too. If you want it, you can DM me. I'm not going to start it for you, so don't worry. Just that I can't share a link right now. So those who want it can tell me later in the platform. Article Spinner plugin. Okay, so we have another plugin. Okay, WordPress Auto Spinner. You'll see their website, the reviews about it. And then what it does is it spins the article that Autoblog is going to bring. It will spin it for you by changing some of the words. Okay, so that it makes it unique. Then you can think of also ranking. Now, even their plugin can also make use of OpenChat, OpenAI, ChatGPT. So it means that the system can automatically write articles without even telling you. You just give them the headings, they will write and publish it. That's the good thing about this plugin. It will publish it and do everything, copy the image and everything automatically and publish it for you. Okay. Even if you want to publish from Facebook page, and you can search and auto-publish from web pages and all that. If you have a YouTube, okay, you can extract and embed a lot of things this plugin actually does. So I will share with you if you DM me. Okay. So basically that is it. Anyone has a question before we wrap up? Okay, love it. Let's go. I think we are done with the content creation for now. I want to take your questions. Those of you who have the blogs, by tomorrow, those of you who have created subdomains for, by tomorrow's class, I should see at least some few articles you've written for yourself before we move on to the traffic strategies, and then we think about monetizing your blog. Most of you refused to buy the web hosting and domain. If you did, of course, if not anything at all, you would have had your own blog like this that you'll be practicing on. But most of you did not buy it. Okay, so please go ahead, Lovett. You wanted to ask a question.
Yes, I want to ask a question about the automation to write article. We do not know, I myself, I do not know how those plugin works. Will you make a video, for example, for 15 minutes or 20 minutes to show those who are interested to use those plugins?
Which plugin? The automatic one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think it's anything too complicated. Let me enter my email here and show you something brief. But as I'm doing that, please, if you have questions, please ask. It's 10:19. We can close anytime soon. If you have any question, please ask, and then wrap up. I'm trying to show you a demo. I hope it's going to work. A demo of the Autoblog. Okay, so create a demo of blah, blah, blah. Let me check my email. If you have any question, you can ask whilst I'm checking to see if I'll show a simple demo. I used it for a very long time, and it was a very powerful one. I used it for a very, very long time. Okay, and it was a very powerful one. Okay, so they've created a website for me. Let me test it and show you how it works quickly. Go ahead with your question. I've heard a noise. Is it Kavi? That's a number.
Yeah. Will this automatic?
Go ahead.
Yeah, automatic plugins worth it to use it, or there is no use?
You wanted to use what?
Yeah, automatic plugins is worthful.
Okay, the automatic, no problem. I'll share it with you. Etonam, you said you were trying to purchase the hosting today, but you were frightened by the renewal condition that the plan renews at $11.99 per month. Is there any escape route? Please, there is no escape route. Okay. This one, there is no black hat. The best is to gather the confidence and then buy once and for all. So what you can do is you can partner with someone, because the server you are buying can host up to 100 websites or 50 average. So you can partner with someone else, or maybe 5 people, or even those of you in a group. If you think you can't afford to buy the whole server, you can share and buy with someone else. Then during renewal, you renew together. This is not anything. That's if you learn the web design course that I gave you, this should not be any problem for you. $11 is nothing, because you can be charging other people and hosting their websites on the server for them. So consider it, I beg you. It's a good investment in the long run. All right, so I want to leave you guys here. I was trying to try the automatic plugin demo, but it's taking a lot of time. So I won't waste time on that. I was trying, but it's taking time. So I won't waste time. I think by far we will bring the content creation here to an end. But I want you to try creating some content on your blog with the method we've done, so that tomorrow you can show me some of the links of the articles you've done on your blog. God willing, tomorrow we'll be tackling traffic strategies, the various strategies we can use, the free and then the paid ones, how to get traffic to our blog. And then on Friday, we can look at the monetization strategies. Even when you don't have Google AdSense, how you can still make money from your blog. If there are no questions, I would like to wrap it up and then end it here. If there is a question, you can raise up your hand in the next 10 seconds. I want someone who will end the meeting for us. Someone to just end the meeting for us. Anyone to end the meeting for us? Or everyone is asleep?
Yeah, for plans, how many years plan should be purchased? Minimum how many years to write the blogging?
You can buy 1 year, but you can buy 4 years as well. And
which one is suggestible?
you can use
Recommendation from you.
You can use the premium plan, or you can use the business plan, but I highly recommend the premium plan if you are starting out, because the resources of the premium plan is good enough for you. And if you want to buy, don't forget my affiliate link. I am entering it right here for you. You can make use of it so that we both get some benefit. And I beg of you, those who have the capacity, buy the hosting. Do your best and then buy it. Get your hosting, get your domain. Before Friday, you know you have a blog running, you know you have articles on the blog, and then you know how to get traffic, you know how to monetize it and everything else. Basically, it is better than finishing the whole course and now coming to think about how to set up the blog. So you can make use of my link, Kavi, you can make use of my link, and then just hit on this button here, claim deal. Okay, so when you hit on the button, it's going to bring you down. Don't choose this. This will restrict you to just one website. So choose this one, add to cart. It comes with 3 months free. Then you can choose any duration of your choice. If you choose 4 years, okay, the total is $143 for 4 years. And this can host a lot of websites, 100 websites, 100. Okay, so basically,
If we use your subdomain, can we make them also monetize?
No, if you use my subdomain, you cannot monetize. The reason why you cannot monetize is because if you monetize and later on you want to move it to your own domain, the problem is you have to apply again. Okay, you have to go through the approval process again. But if you use your own domain, you do it once and for all, and you are good. You can choose a 1 year plan if you want. That is $35. If you are ready to buy, I can give you a coupon. Okay, The coupon will give you like $5 off, something like that. It's an extra coupon. I don't know if it's going to work. It works sometimes. Okay, so when you're ready, I can do that for you. Kweku, you can go ahead with your question.
Yes. I just need clarification on the hosting plans and the number of domains you can have. Like the one you just
100 of
put is
them.
100. Is it like a complete name.com or complete name dot the initial, like the way you are creating for us with the something
No,
dot maxai.com?
complete website.
Oh, okay. So it means you can actually create your own sort of internet service, hosting service with just this
Exactly.
account.
That is why people are buying, and I don't want them to be stingy. With just this account, you can host 100 customers' websites.
And each domain will have an independent name, not something dot the initial name you registered it with.
In total, this server here can give you 10,000 websites because you can actually host 100 domains and you can host 100 subdomains per domain. I don't know
Okay,
if
so the
that's
subdomain is what you did for
you.
the Max AI, like the other colleagues, what you created for the other colleagues. That's a subdomain.
Yes, that's a subdomain.
Oh, okay, all right.
And then here we have unlimited SSL. If you go to GoDaddy, Namecheap, and all that, they sell SSL. This plan gives you unlimited. If you want 2,000 SSL, you will get it. There is a backup for you every week. If you want to migrate, it is free. Okay, WordPress acceleration makes the website faster. I'm doing advert for hosting, guy. It's okay. Let me not do advert, but it's the most recommended. The support is excellent. When I'm talking about hosting, I know what I'm talking about. Look at my account here. Those of you who can see my screen. Okay, since 2016, I've been using Hostinga. Yeah, I don't know 2018 or 2016. I think it should be 2016. Let me see. I'll see those details here. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying it. Okay, so you can see. All right, 2017 September. I came on Hostinga. I've been a member since 2017. That is 6 years now. Okay, and this particular server alone is hosting 103 websites. You can see from here, 103 websites. So what I'm telling you, this is it, 103 websites. It's a cloud professional server, but this one is expensive. You'll be paying like $700 a year for this one. So this one is expensive. But your case, you can get the normal ones and then you will be good to go. So these are other people's accounts I'm managing for them. Those people who have bought their own accounts. Basically, so that is it. Okay, I can see 35 for the purchase on the screen, but I'm about paying 59. Elton, did you use my link? Are you sure you used my link? If you use my link, you should see $35. I'm pasting my link. Click on it again, and then please buy with my link right now. I'll set it up for you right now because I'll get small commission. All right. I believe there are no more questions. What I want to discuss with you is that this is the most difficult part of the whole class, the 5 days. After the 5 days, the rest is going to be interesting. So those of you who joined this class for the purpose of making money and you think we are doing so much of technical jobs, don't be discouraged. This is the only way we can test and see those people that are going to be able to commit and sacrifice their time to partake in the class. If I can watch a seasonal movie for 3 hours and I will not get bored, I should be able to learn something new for more than 2 hours and still not get bored. So basically, we are going to get into more exciting stuff from tomorrow on traffic strategies, and then monetization on Friday. And then from next week, we come to my favorite part, freelancing. I told you guys about some cash that I pulled yesterday. Nobody showed interest to learn the one-on-one class from what I did yesterday. I'm not going to show you guys plenty of screenshots right now. That's not what we are doing today. But if you have the capacity and you're able to get in touch with me for the one-on-one freelancing, then it is going to go a long way to help you. If you don't have $250, please don't send me a message. Thank you very much. If there are no questions, we are going to close today's section, and then we will meet tomorrow for the traffic strategies. But let me see your articles tomorrow, please. If you have the blog, let me see your articles tomorrow. If you don't show me articles tomorrow, we won't continue. Prince, go ahead before we sign off. Prince, we are listening. Prince, your voice is not coming, so we are not hearing you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said it seems you were running so much.
Oh, okay. With the article thing.
Yeah, because when I checked my SEO, it's 10 over 100. It's 10 over 100. So I think I need to work on it this evening.
Yes, try your best and then work on it this evening. And then let me know the results when we meet tomorrow.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Etonam, let me know the experience you have if you're able to get through the whole process. If not, we can talk about that tomorrow. Okay, guys, so good night. I'll catch you tomorrow for the traffic strategies. Inox, you have something to say or you're going? Okay, bye. Bye.